are here live with Irfan Bachdim from Score in Chitos. So, Irfan Bachdim, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
We are here from Marketeers. We are basically a network for marketers and marketing professionals here in Asia, established in 1992. We have offline communities, print media, online community, and online radio. You are now live with our online radio also. Our intention to interview you this time is not about the movie, which is the reason why we are here, but about your current status as the youth icon here in Indonesia. According to our research conducted recently among Indonesian youth, 2,200 respondents aged 16 to 35 years old in 10 cities, your name tops any youth figures, whether they are young musicians, politicians, or sportsmen. So for Indonesia's young, you are now their inspiration. Now you've been here for about a year, and our question would be, how do you cope with your life here in Indonesia so far?
Yeah, I really like my life in Indonesia so far. It's a little bit strange that I'm that famous already in Indonesia in such a short time. But like you said, for me it's a big honor to be an icon for the youth and for the people in Indonesia.
Well, actually we did this survey also last year, and your name was not there. This time last year, your name was not there actually, and suddenly you are out of nowhere, you are there already. So maybe it's about the time that we feel that we are missing a hero, a national hero. And how do you cope with that? I mean, knowing that you are actually, people see you as the national hero. I mean, not only because of the AFF, well, maybe that was the momentum, but after that, how do you live with that?
Yeah, how do I live with it? First of all, I don't see myself as a hero. I see myself still like a normal guy who loves to play soccer and do everything what he loves. And I think that makes me also a little bit different. And yeah, I just want to be normal and like everybody. And yeah, what you said, after the AFF, everything changed very fast. Out of nowhere, I become, yeah, you call it famous, and everybody knows me right now. And yeah, for me it's not, I don't change, but yeah, your life changed. Like you have to go on photos with people, and for me it's a great feeling that people want to have a photo with me, because when I was young I always look up to other guys and want to have photos with them. So yeah, it's like a big honor and everything, and I love what I do.
You're now part of the youth community as well here in Indonesia, right? Because you are only in your 20s. And what kind of activities do you do here normally in Indonesia? I mean, and how different they are compared to back there in Holland. I mean, I can see that in Surabaya we can spot you in Blowfish or something like that, maybe.
No, to be honest, because I'm here to do my hobby, and my hobby is now also my work, so I cannot go out everywhere and go late to bed. So you're never gonna see me, or nah, never say never, but till now I'm never in a disco or a club or something like that. But what I do in my normal day life is, I think like everybody do, every guy who is 22, I play my PlayStation, have fun, go for shopping, and enjoy life.
And how do you compare that with back there in Holland?
Back there in Holland, yeah, I was not that famous, of course, but I did exactly the same. My hobby was also my work. In Holland, I study a little bit also. And yeah, I just hang out with friends, go to the movie, just having fun.
Okay. And you know, how do you see the difference between Indonesian youth here in Indonesia compared to the Indo youth in Holland? I mean, I'm sure that back there in Holland you also hang out with the Indo communities, right? So how do you compare this?
Yeah, now you're, of course, in Indonesia, you're only with Indonesian people. So, and back in Holland, you search for each other and you're having fun with each other, go to family and things like that. But yeah, to be real honest, it's not a really big difference, because I still do the same. I do always what I love, and I always want to have fun and enjoy life.
But in terms of lifestyle and values and everything like that, do you see any difference between the Indonesian people that you know in Holland and compared to here in Indonesia, for example?
Yeah, in Holland everything is really expensive, of course, and it's Europe, so you cannot compare with Indonesia. Everything is different about lifestyle, of course, but it don't change me, the guy who I am.
Okay, that's really cool. Okay, this will be a couple of last questions. Many people, especially the marketing community here, consider you as the Twitter influencer. Okay, sometimes with only one tweet, your tweet can be a trending topic. Is this something that you are aware of? I mean, the power of your tweet, how powerful it is.
Well, to be honest, everybody talks about my Twitter and that it's powerful. I use Twitter because I like to use Twitter to communicate also with the people in Holland, and it's easy to communicate also with my fans. Then they know what I'm doing and where I am, and they can ask questions as well. And soon I wanna, because now it's very busy, but after a while I wanna answer all the questions like once a day or something in a half hour, so everybody can answer. I can ask questions and I will answer. Because I have now like 600,000 people, and it's really hard to answer them all, of course. But yeah, it's funny to see that it's become a trend topic or something else. But for me, I just tell what I do and what I think.
Does it make your life more miserable on Twitter now?
No.
Huh?
No, not really. I use Twitter, yeah, because I just like to use Twitter to communicate with people outside.
But sometimes your handphone would be banging all the time with the ringing, with the mentions and everything like that. So it must be quite bothering you, no?
No, I don't see it as bothering, because every time my phone rings because I have a mention or what else, for me it's always a piece of support, and support is always welcome.
Okay, that's cool. As a celebrity now, you must have been contacted by many brands, right? And yet you only choose Suzuki, Pocari, Clear, and Nike.
Yeah.
Any reason why you don't select the rest of the brands? What would be your criteria for this section?
For this, everything I do is because it fits with me. Like the Suzuki Hayate, I'm into races, I'm into sport, and then they told me about the Suzuki Hayate as example, and everything, the characters of the motorbike compare with my characters. If you have Pocari Sweat, it's a sport drink. Sport is what I do, and I need the drink to perform good. And so everything like layers also with sport, and the big ambassador is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
So that's of course a big idol for every soccer player. And if I can do the same thing like he do in the whole world, and I can do it here in Asia, that would be only more than an honor. And yeah, I just want to do everything what fits with me, because sometimes they ask me to be the ambassador for something, but it don't fit. And for me, what also important is every contract I have with my brand, I donate or help an orphanage, what we support from Holland, and the orphanage is here in Jakarta, so that's for me very important as well.
So, like for example, the rest of the brands that have contacted you, basically they just don't fit the criteria that you're looking for.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like them or something else, but yeah, sometimes it don't have things that matter with sport or something else.
So is that the reason why you reject the endorsement deal for some sex supplement?
Oh, I never had a sex supplement, so
Yeah,
but I will
okay.
never agree with them.
Yeah, maybe you don't need. Huh?
No, because that's stupid if you do something like that.
Okay. As the inspiration for youth here in Indonesia, what can you really offer to them? This will be our last question.
What I can offer to them, yeah, I always say to kids, of course, and all the people in Indonesia, if you have a dream, never give up, fight for your dream, because your dream come true. Because if you look at my life, I always dreamed to play for Indonesia. I'm rejected, I never gave up, and I came back, and I'm now here, and that says who I am.
Awesome. Irfan, thanks so much for the time.
Yes. Yes, you're welcome.
It's an honor for us to interview the man, the #1 youth inspiration in Indonesia at this moment, Irfan Bachdim.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
Foto dulu mas.
Ya, foto dulu, Pak.